y'all. We getting it together. We getting it together. Blunt talk. Come on in and join us. You know what I'm saying? Because we got topics. We got Olu in the house.
Me.
Olu Malak. Scoot on in a little bit more, Olu Malak. Get on in here. You in here? Why does this camera, it looks a little different, like Lumalak's kind of not in enough. Let me do it this way. Here we go. And we got
They know who it is. They know who it is.
Infamous, no, I'm just kidding. The famous.
Infamous. I go for infamous.
No, you're not infamous. You're famous. Anyway, it's been a lot of shit going on. You know, it's been a lot of downtrodden news. And there's one thing going on a lighter note.
Lighter note.
On a very much lighter note, I would like to discuss something I seen in the news today. Let me get my glasses. Thanks for joining us, y'all. Hey, Blunt Talk is where we give it to you bluntly. Okay? And you can even smoke a blunt. You can have a drink. You can smoke your cigarette. You can smoke your black. Drink your coffee. Drink your beer. You could just be pure
and hot. Pure.
Pure like Olu here. Okay? The vegan of the group. All right. First of all, you know what? I'm going to put this up here. Go ahead and talk about something real quick.
No, I'm just saying the title of the show is Going Too Far, Trying to Go Viral. We got a lot of crazy stuff going on in our communities and in the world, and it seems that everybody is pulling out a camera rather than doing the work.
You got to ask right.
Well, I'll use this here.
Put it right there.
Okay. Sorry, y'all. Had a lot going on today.
Yeah, it's nice. It was
a nice day today, though. But go ahead.
Beautiful day. So, part of the issue is that we got a lot of stuff going on in our community, and we got a lot of it being captured on camera. And we got a lot of people investing in being able to stream and try to go viral rather than get in and try to stop it. We got a lot of madness going on in our community, a lot of sickness. And for some reason, we want to put it all on display. Looking to go viral. And what I'm questioning is that healthy? Is it healthy for an individual to be seeking stuff like that? Navita asked the question. She said, "Is the internet the new drug?
Is it the new heroin? Is it the new opiate? Is the internet become an epidemic of people doing anything they can do to go viral?
Looking for clicks.
Looking for likes and shit like that." So anyway, I wanted to talk to y'all about, have y'all heard about Usher?
Now, what's going on with Usher? Tell me about Usher.
Let me see if I can find the damn picture. I wanted to show y'all a picture of the shit.
No, not the picture.
The picture of the shit. Hold on. I'm a little off right now, but let me see if I did that right.
Did he sing? What did he sing? He sing a song?
He didn't. He went to the strip club.
He went to the strip club. Okay, he in Atlanta.
He went to the strip club.
Now, hold on. That's part of the culture down there. Man. Is strip club? Is that something at that, like, that's something that we should be kind of,
I mean, what do you think? People shouldn't go to the strip club?
People should be able to do what they do, but you know what I'm saying? It's like,
would you go to the strip? Do you go?
I have been to a strip club, but I try to avoid them.
Yeah, I tried to also,
So why do you try to avoid the strip club?
Me personally, speaking for myself, I have a very addictive personality, very addictive, and I know my limits. So it's certain things that I can't be around all the time because I will spend money on them. The strip club to me is a waste of money. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that it's wise for a man to pay for pussy that he's not taking home. I'm just saying. I mean, if she ain't
you don't even get, you ain't getting you don't get the pussy in the strip club, do you?
I don't pay enough.
Well, not in the United States.
I ain't never taken none.
You went to one out of the country. What was that like?
They all speak dollar.
I went to a strip club one time in Mexico.
And,
Ooh la la.
and they was doing it for pesos.
Them sisters, them Mexican sisters, there, boy. Look, the white boy, man, he just jumped up, man, and got on the stage and started eating the woman out, man. You know
what? Oh shit! He don't even know where that box been.
Right.
Didn't care. But now, do they use pesos in the strip club down there?
Do they pay with American dollars or peso?
Yeah, well, American dollars is better, you know, because it spins well. You know what I'm saying?
It's more money.
What did you put on the stage?
Did you throw any pesos?
No, I didn't do anything. I was with my wife. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Oh, freaks.
You know,
freaks.
They were going to get warmed up.
So
Usher goes to the strip club now. Imagine you at the strip club.
He's balling, right?
He's a baller, nigga.
Right.
He's making it rain. He making it rain in the motherfucking strip club. But look what he's throwing out though.
What he throw?
Ush bucks.
Bucks.
He's throwing away money.
I know.
His motherfucking picture on that shit. Usher bucks, nigga.
Listen.
It ain't real, but ain't nothing wrong with it.
It
shit,
is.
Everything wrong with it.
You think?
Everything. Hell yeah, she can't pay her electric bill. She ain't over there with her tits and ass out to get Usher bucks. She trying to get American dollars. She like,
were they able to redeem them afterwards? I mean, was this a redemption?
Get it off.
Then they looked at it as counterfeit, but I mean, you know,
it looked pretty good.
It looked good, but that shit ain't good because you can't. Usher ought to know better than that motherfucker. He know that he be mad as a motherfucker. Sony paid him in Sony bucks and shit that, nigga.
Gave him a Sony dollar. This is a Sony dollar.
You know what I'm saying? How you want to do women like that?
They actually did pay him in Sony bucks.
Well, that motherfucker know he dirty for going to the strip club with some Ush bucks. Nigga.
He probably could have got the shit for free, really.
Well, actually.
Yeah, he probably could have got it.
But not after that.
No, I mean, but he had to come
after that, his reputation is ruined.
Look. See, maybe it's because, maybe it's this here. Maybe if he put a Usher butt in a woman's bikini or whatever she's wearing, you know, when she pull it out, he may know, she know exactly where to go at. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't.
Get some real money. And then he get some real money. You know
you think that's supposed to lure her in?
It could.
Dog, listen.
It could.
Ain't no woman trying to get no goddamn. Okay, Tanya, Uncle Forrest said cheapskate ass nigga. Okay, what the fuck, Tanya? You know that shit ain't cool. How the hell you gonna go to the strip club with some goddamn Ush butts? You know what I'm saying? What did he say? Pussy popping on a handstand.
Right.
And this motherfucker give her some Usher bucks.
I wonder if he paid the pool man in Usher bucks or the rent. This
is what we gonna have to do. Is as Charlemagne the God would say, that motherfucker got donkey of the day on that.
That's some bullshit.
Okay, so anyway,
at least he could have got some digital currency on the bitches or something.
So we're gonna go to this clip. You show me how to do it now.
All right, hold on. All right.
So there was an incident this week at a hotel where a black guy was checking into a hotel maybe or something, and the white guy on it absolutely freaks the fuck out. Okay. I don't know if anybody has seen it, but you want to see it now? Here it go. Okay, what we doing?
Because you all made a mistake.
See that?
Can they get it wider?
Not really.
Is there sound?
So you want to get mad and hit the computer because
you did?
Yeah. So hold on. Let's see.
You made a mistake because your company made a mistake. Right. You want to take it out on me?
We want to see you take it on.
So why did you get mad and hit the computer?
Can y'all hear?
Why did you get mad and hit the computer?
All right, let's get off of that. Go back. We're gonna come up out of it. Give us a second.
Because I want y'all to see this clip, so hopefully we can
all right, there we go. We on the screen. All right, but why you can't hear? All right, so I'm gonna go back and I'm just gonna share the whole goddamn screen.
Just share the whole shit.
There we go.
We'll just have to discuss it like that. Technical difficulties.
Oh yeah, wait. I did something wrong again. So now what I didn't do was I didn't click share audio.
Okay.
So maybe that we're gonna share the audio and we're gonna click on that. and we're gonna share. Bow, there we go. Now you're going, oh, there we go. All right, so now you just go over to the screen you want, hotel employee.
Okay.
We're gonna take it back. So go on and check this out. Take a gander.
Because you all made a mistake.
What it look like on the screen? Oh, we behind.
Yeah. But I
So you want to get mad and hit the computer because you made a mistake? Because your company made a mistake? You want to take it out on me?
I'm not taking it out on you.
So why did you get mad and hit the computer?
You was just not.
Why did you get mad and hit the computer? I'm sure you're on camera, right?
Yeah, I am.
I'm sure you're on camera.
There.
So this is the type of people they have working here.
He's the hotel guy, right?
Let's talk about this.
Hold on. Because that's not it. Can I get it any louder?
It's loud for them.
Wow.
Okay.
You gotta be kidding me.
So I don't know if y'all can hear, but well, I know you can't. He's crying profusely. Okay.
The homeboy follows him around with the camera.
And he's following him around. Now, what do I do now?
You just
exit off of it?
Yeah.
Okay, so for those of y'all that hopefully we've seen that.
Just click it off until the next time.
Now, can they hear us?
Yeah, they can hear us.
Now, this is the thing about that. I'm gonna go ahead. Who wants to go first?
You want to say something about it first, Olu, or you want me to go?
I don't know what to say about it, because I didn't hear.
Now,
all I heard was the black guy say, because you made a mistake, I'm supposed to do what? And the white boy, he kind of like, and I saw him just taking the computer and going like a crazy man, you know what I'm saying?
Smashing it in his hand. Okay, cool. Go ahead. And this is a case where possibly a motherfucker trying to go viral for the wrong reasons. And this is why we're going to say it's the wrong reason. Go ahead, Hatim.
Now, if anybody out there have members in your family that might be mentally challenged, autistic, this demonstration and this, in a sense, egging on of an individual is kind of triggering, because I personally have a person or have a few people in my life and in my family who have mental issues. Now, what we saw there was not normal behavior. And what we saw there was somebody egging on, and rather than saying, okay, cool, I'm gonna show this to your manager, blah, 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 this motherfucker put it on the internet, right? And taking advantage or trying to go viral on somebody having a mental episode. I don't think that's healthy. I don't think that's good for anybody. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I looked at that and at first I was like, boom, I giggled. But then I started really looking into it and I said, well, damn, this motherfucker is not acting normal. You know what I'm saying? And then you listening to the crying and shit.
Because the brother, is like, you can see that the young man is on the verge of a breakdown. If you even look at his eyes,
right,
you can see that the young man may be, because when I first saw it, I seen it on Tariq Nasheed's show. I thought it was just some white dude just spazzing out because he got some nigga asking him questions and he don't feel like answering them. But then, my sister called me like he got special needs. And when she saw it, it made her cry. And so I went back to look at it, and I could see that the young man has special needs. You know what I'm saying? And instead of the brother backing up off of the shit, he keep egging him on and egging him on. And he went on. He was pressing that motherfucker like
he snuck the viral moment. That was some fuck shit. I don't care. That was some fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? Because first off, the issue that you probably was dealing with, really, if you want a resolution, you could ask for somebody higher than that dude, because more than likely, most of the issues that you probably have at a place with the motherfucker at the front desk, usually the person at the front desk can't really do shit for you but stall you out anyway.
And Pamela Swan said he was in need of help. He was in need of help. and he did not get it in that moment. The brother should have just, stoned him out. Debo stoned him out. You know what I'm saying? Leave him alone. He was on some Debo shit, some bullying shit. You know what I'm saying? And the motherfucker spazzed out. Now, if that motherfucker would have really spazzed out and came across that motherfucker's face, it would have been a whole different story.
Or pull something from up under the desk.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? See, because the issue is you're pressing a point and you got the video camera and you're looking to do something with the video camera. So not only is this person possibly with some type of issue, not only are they dealing with not being able to solve your problem, solve it at the speed that you want them to solve it, and solve a problem that he probably had absolutely nothing to do with. Because we already know if you got a motherfucking manager, most of them motherfuckers don't know what they doing anyway. Right. Second, you're pressing a point and you're looking at pushing buttons. And this is when the shit go wrong, because he wasn't doing this to demonstrate to get better service. He was doing this shit to go viral. And what'd it do? What'd it do?
Go viral.
It went viral. We got it here on this thing. I'm sitting up here like, God damn, I can only imagine if I saw my cousin or my brother or my sister having a motherfucking mental breakdown and somebody sitting in their motherfucking face with a camera. You might have to call the police on me. But you already know, Brother Hatim told you last week, when the police come, I leave.
Okay, right. So, here's another thing that I want to bring up that we have to quit doing in order to go viral. And I'm going to let Hatim hook this clip up for us here.
All right. So what you're going to do is you're going to go right back here. We already got it up.
And this is something, I see freedom down there. Okay.
All right. Then you just go, which one was it?
It's this right here.
Oh, this bullshit here.
Then what do I do? Is it ready?
Oh, no. Oh, my fault. Go back. Yeah, it's up.
It's ready?
Yeah, it's ready.
All right. Is it going to show full screen so they can see it?
It's going to show what it's showing. Now, what you do is you click down here to get it full screen. But it's going to slow you down.
Okay, well, why did you tell me to? No. So, I need y'all to see this. Can they hear it? And one of the things, I don't know why we can't use it. But
I know, I said no.
So everybody is standing around.
We got adults.
If you could have heard somebody said, "Don't fight my niece" or "Don't hit my niece." So we got a grown motherfucker in the mix somewhere, sitting here. Somebody's recording this shit for the purpose of going viral, and this is the type of shit that makes us look bad. I don't give a fuck if white people do it or not, but they do it too. But this shit makes us look bad. They can afford to do all the fuckery they want to do, but we have to stop this type of shit. And the first thing they want to say is, world star and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And they think this is the coolest shit. And nobody.
We going viral, Vita. We going viral.
And how many views this motherfucker had? 738,000 views. I just went on the internet and Googled, black girls fight, and this is what came up. That's how popular this shit is. It's like the new opiate. It's the new drug.
And we'll sit here. We'll talk about matters, and there's other individuals
Black lives that matter.
Shit. And then our shit will never go. Yeah, turn it off.
So
click it off right there.
Once again, we have to ask ourselves one thing. When I see this shit, the first thing I think of is
bitchcraft.
Black Lives Matter. Do they? Do they really matter? Because this behavior to me makes me question.
Totally off
code. As soon
code.
as somebody does something to one of us, we'll be on the front line talking about Black Lives Matter. But in the meantime, and I thought I would never say this, but in the meantime, we steadily fucking each other up. Both things should get the same energy. We need to get the same energy to when motherfuckers are doing disruptive criminal activity type shit. Oh, Christine said it was hard to see it because it was small.
She ain't got her glass. Put your glasses on.
So did y'all not see it? Because
she saw it.
And you can check us out too on I think she's on YouTube looking. And it's Kwanzaa 365 Space Media if you want to check us out on YouTube as well. So I'm mad because I wanted people to see that.
They saw it. She saw it. I ain't know. They saw it because they talking about it was in the middle of the screen. She ain't used to seeing that because they did that for like Instagram and TikTok and then upload it to YouTube and it blew up.
Okay. Well, as long as they could see it. So she's tagging people. So
good to have you back, Freedom. We back up to Navita get us kicked off again.
No. So I was out one day and this is when I lived on Oak Street, okay? And I was with a dude and we was driving down the street. I just come from the court, you know what I'm saying? Fighting the case with my son and shit. So I'm fighting the system. You dig? I'm fighting the system. I'm stressed the fuck out because anybody who has to fight that system, that shit is very stressful. I'm on my way home and I see two girls in the middle of the street. They squared up. You know what I'm saying? They squared up like they're ready to go at it. You dig? And so I told the person driving, I'm like, stop the car. And he was like, what are you going to do? I'm like, I got to get out. I got to stop these chicks from fighting. Mind you, there was a big ass dude.
Standing right there
like this.
With his phone.
Recording the whole thing. He recording the whole thing. So I get out, you know what I'm saying? And one of the girls' face is bleeding. You know what I'm saying? And I get in between them and I'm crying because I'm already stressed out from the court and how they fucking us over. And then I come to see you two fucking each other over. Over what? You know what I'm saying? One talking about you suck dick in front of your baby.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it was wild. So, I broke them up and then they end up getting in the car and the one got in the car first, tries to run the other chick over while she walking to her car. You know what I'm saying? That shit right there could have been, if she would have hit that girl and possibly killed that girl, she'd have been going to the penitentiary.
That's right.
We need to rethink this stuff, and all in the name of
going viral. I need to get views and the people that's standing around, because it's like we stand around and we purvey. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have something constructive to add, if you can't break it up and you don't feel safe enough, keep it moving. Keep it moving, because this type of stuff we don't need to propagate, because I'm less concerned about other cultures seeing it. I'm more concerned about it starting a endless loop in our community, because our babies see what we do and they redo it. And we need to start checking in when they do it, because the first thing they do when an issue pops off is pull out their cameras. Working in schools, I see it all the goddamn time. Give me that goddamn camera. Turn the camera off. You know what I'm saying? An egg on the fight and be ready to film it. And these are behaviors that are okay at home. These are behaviors.
Why do you say it's okay at home?
Because they real quick to do it.
But sometimes your peers can be a stronger influence on you than your parents in your home.
Yeah, sometimes.
You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you be surprised at the shit your kids do out your presence.
That's true too.
Or have we allowed these different systems, to say, well, if you go viral, you're gonna get such and such amount of money.
You can,
and it's all about the money,
right?
Or the fame,
right?
Or the fame.
And I just want to know why we allow ourselves to be manipulated. With that, why we let ourselves be manipulated with that.
True.
We don't even want to follow culture in a manner of helping one another, but we sure will, try to get stuff to go viral To do what? To make some money?
I think to make money, and also I think it's a sign. It's, I don't know about their community. I'm just going to talk about the Black community.
Yes.
And in the Black community, I think it's also a sign of low self-esteem that we have of ourselves. Yes. We need to find something to validate us. So now, if I get this video and I put it out here and I get 10,000, 300,000 likes, guess what? I'm that motherfucker.
Or even dislikes. I just want to be seen.
I just want to be fucking seen.
I just want to be seen. So that, because I want to make sure this conversation is not being, because what usually happens is, like, for example, with rites of passage, we'll take that concept and we will put it on the kids. This is not just a kid issue. This is stuff that's happening with us that we really need to start checking some of these behaviors.
Let me read Christine's comment real quick. It says, I feel this way about the things we post. I agree. I share things in Messenger for us to discuss amongst ourselves, but I don't put it on my timeline. Just embarrassing and inappropriate behavior. We need to be vigilant about how we contribute to the propaganda. And that's why I don't put any fight videos between Black folks. I do not put that on my page. I will not. Now, I'll put some other goofy shit because I'm a comedian, and I'll put certain things. But the fight shit like that, oh, you can best believe I'm not putting that shit on my page. Now, I'll put some white folks fighting, but I ain't going to put no Black folks fighting on my goddamn page. Just know that. Our children don't have a sense of appropriateness in behaviors that are depreciating and not elevating us as a people in our community. Christine calls it the Kardashian culture. She and that family came to prominence and are now wealthy by promoting herself in a sex tape.
Going viral.
And look at it. She's been, she made, her and her family have made billionaires off of her doing that. And
fuckery and bitchcraft at the highest
everybody levels. Is trying to get the next damn fix. And we, one thing about us, sometimes we pick up the worst part of white folks' culture. That's what I don't understand. When we pick up shit from their cultures, a lot of the times we pick up the worst shit we can pick up from them motherfuckers.
The worst of the worst,
We don't pick up the part where we try to keep our credit scores good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, fuck credit. Don't need no credit.
Or telling people that, we got a rites of passage program that would never go viral.
No.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's to help our youth,
And we need to make sure as much
community.
And listen, and as much as you post certain shit on your social media, when we put things out there about rites of passage programs and different things that we're doing, and I ask people to share it, I might get 5 or 6 people to share that shit. But if I post some shit, like one time I did this example, I did a test, right? I said, I got something to tell y'all, show y'all. It's explicit, nudity. I'm going to put the picture in the fucking comments because we wasn't getting a lot of likes and views on when I was putting the flyer out for the Malcolm X Festival. So I put that as the heading. Then I said, picture in the comments. I opened up that motherfucker. They opened it. It was a flyer for the Malcolm X Festival.
Right.
You know how many motherfuckers looked at that shit? Do you know how many motherfuckers actually looked at it though?
It was probably about 300.
I had so many people, and they was like, "Oh, you got me," and because that's the you rather do that
then
if I got somebody with some titties and ass out, you all on it. But if I say Malcolm X Festival, have some balance, my nigga. If I say the Malcolm X Festival is going on and I need people to participate, to volunteer, to come, sing, dance, read a poem, can't get a motherfucker to do that.
Now, one of the things I did when Cleve was young, I taught Cleve how to do a tie because, I was wearing ties every day. So I made sure my son knew how to tie a tie because eventually he's going to have to go to a funeral or to a wedding and he might have to wear a tie. So I want to make sure. I did a video and I'm like, yo, at least I want my family and friends to, put it up, maybe get about 10 views.
Right.
All these motherfuckers that I know that I done helped, I'm putting up a young man up here doing something positive and we don't even get no goddamn views. Right? I also on the post, I said, now if Cleve was cussing me out,
oh, that shit would go viral.
Oh my God!
Look, I put my grandson up.
Or if you was teaching him how to tie a tie and had a picture of a woman with her breast showing,
that's what you gotta do. You gotta put the titties out and then have the tie on the titties.
Right.
So that way people.
What does that say about us?
That's what I agree with.
What does that say about us?
Yeah.
Now, Kamani Star said,
"We some perverted motherfuckers." You know what I'm saying?
Kamani Star said, "Jimi Hendrix is proof that white people take the best parts of our culture that we reject."
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Family. And so what we got to do is like the few of us it is, because like we got to be, because if you want to see somebody's brain on display, just go down their timeline. See what they spend most of their time in, most of the time looking at. They're putting their brains on display.
And they do put their brains on display. But here's another thing I noticed too, even with these so-called conscious Negroes, they'll have all the black shit on their page, but when they come to your shit, they don't support your shit. And I buy from almost everybody that when anybody can know that they selling shit and they black, I've tried to support their business. But they don't. These black people who got all this black shit, they want you to only really promote their shit. They don't come back and do no reciprocity and support your motherfucking shit. Right. I can't even get half of these motherfuckers to come up to nothing. Then people are like, well, wasn't nobody at the festival.
Nobody, right.
Well, how the fuck does that happen? You know what I'm saying?
Right. With all the people that we have in contact with, all the people we help, right? With all the people we help, you know what I'm saying? It's hard for us to maintain something and try to stay positive. And you know what I'm saying? So a long time ago, I divorced myself from even getting upset about it. I used to get upset about it. I don't even get upset about it no more. You know what I'm saying? Because the whole issue is that this demonstrates where we are. Because for an individual to be in business and not really understand that there needs to be other businesses going on in the community at the same time that you need to support as well, shows that they really don't understand economics. Without reciprocity, which is one of our rules, which is one of our laws, without reciprocity, there is no business in the black community. We have to, but those basic principles, and you don't get them off.
And I don't know how many times, even with Illuminati, I got a lot of people on my friends list. You know what I'm saying, on Facebook friends. Illuminati had a black-owned bookstore. I have promoted his bookstore. I have promoted the book club, promoted the goddamn bookstore, and I couldn't get nobody to come to that motherfucker in order for him to stay open long enough. Y'all couldn't even come out and support the brother. He had to shut the motherfucker down. He still released the brick and mortar, but he still does business, but out of his home. But then I see these same people who are pro-black on their pages talking about they went and got this book from Amazon. They got the book from Barnes and Noble. So I'm like, all that shit you be talking on your fucking page is for you.
Speaking of
it's
books,
not for your community.
Right. Now, speaking of books, the integration trap and the generation gap by Obata Shaka, one of the things he talk about is systemizing consciousness. We have to systemize it so that when people come in, there's certain things you got to do. It's a system to it. We systematize everything else, so we need to start systemizing blackness. Systemize our consciousness. What does it mean? You know what I'm saying?
Now, and when this motherfucker right here,
oh, hold on,
can do better than us. God damn it, I got a problem. So
he got 200,000 views.
So what do I do? How do I do it again? Go back here. I'm about to show y'all some shit.
You took it off. Go back to share. I did that. Go back to share.
Okay.
Boom. We're going to share the whole screen.
Okay.
We're going to click audio. We ain't going to be able to hear it. They're going to be able to hear it.
Okay. Well, I know what it say.
Boom.
Then go to what I want to see. Okay.
What? Yes, up. Boom.
Right here, right?
Yep.
Okay. And now, if this motherfucker can get hot and y'all motherfuckers can support this shit. Now, this motherfucker, make sure they can hear that shit. I'm outdone.
Don't click play.
I did. This motherfucker, okay. How we split the screen with this motherfucking shit?
Oh, we on it.
They can see us?
Yeah.
This motherfucker, okay. She's biracial.
She
How we
violated
split the screen?
200,000 views.
They can see us? This motherfucker, okay. Biracial. How do I get it off of here? Right here?
200,000 views. You just stop sharing.
Okay, that's what I wanted to do. Okay. So we back on now. So I just
It'll go off in a second.
now
200,000 views. Turn that down.
And they ain't all white people.
oh no, and look, this motherfucker really giving the most to it, right? Ooh, biracial. Biracial girl.
She's
Racial.
But you know,
Good freedom.
She's
Good freedom.
biracial.
Girl.
She's
Biracial.
But you know,
Okay. She's biracial girl. Get it biracial.
She's biracial. She's biracial. Yeah. That's my jam.
but you know that's what we identify with. You know.
Okay.
Listen.
Make her big.
Okay, we about to.
How y'all doing today?
We doing okay. We ready for our. You know what it is, y'all.
10 minutes of freedom. 10
Freedom.
minutes of freedom.
Minutes of freedom.
10 minutes of freedom. She's not biracial.
How y'all doing, beautiful black people?
All
We're
right.
here
All
today.
right.
We're here for 10 minutes of freedom. Let me get started and welcome to Black Topics for this evening.
Uh-oh.
Joe Biden credited African Americans for helping him win this election. And yet we have no money. No executive order. When is Joe Biden going to come through on his promise like he has with the Asian Americans? And I even researched this. Did you guys know that Bill Clinton signed an executive order also in 1999 for Asian Americans as well?
No,
Did you guys know that?
No, I didn't.
Researched it, sure did. And then Biden did so this past January. What's up?
Where our money at?
Y'all ain't win.
He ain't win the election on the back of Asians.
Nah, he didn't. Nah, he
No.
didn't.
Asians don't even vote. Half of them.
Most of them don't vote.
Right.
They
and
violation.
also, to let you guys know, in Columbus, Ohio, the family of Ma'Khia Bryant is calling for a federal investigation of the shooting of the 16-year-old by the police officer. So that's been in the news also. And I know we had a very spirited discussion on that last week. But just like we stated, I can see all sides.
Right.
Really.
Right.
You know, everything that everybody said from each side, I could understand. And also in the news, Officer Garrett Wolf, who was dismissed without proper procedure, he claims he wants his job back after fatally shooting Rayshard Brooks out of Atlanta. Boy, they always want them jobs back, don't they? And he'll get that job back too.
Right. He might be at a different precinct, but he'll get that job back.
That, you know how they do, like, you know, just wait it out a little bit. You know, we'll get you your job back later. That's what they do. Yeah, it'll blow over. Just wait until it blows over.
Here's a little money. Here's a little money. Sit back.
Right. And in good black news, let's just give a shout out to Coretta Scott King, who would have been 94 years old on her birthday yesterday.
Okay, all right. Happy birthday.
We honor and celebrate her, civil rights leader as well. So that's in my Black topics for today. I thank you. It's so good to be back.
Yes, it
We're
is.
good to have you back.
It's so good to be popping. Vita, you could have played my song a little longer.
Okay.
You could have played.
She's biracial. She's biracial, girl. She's biracial. She's biracial. This is the Vita's favorite movie.
That is ridiculous because you're right. You got over 200,000 views for that.
200,000 views.
He make me feel like I ain't shit.
You know what I'm saying? What we doing wrong?
What we doing wrong?
You ain't showing enough cleavage.
It's not that we're doing anything wrong because you guys already know they don't mind the shucking and jiving.
Yeah.
I need to take my shirt off in this motherfucker.
Yes. Come on, do it.
I got to
do
it.
You might have to do a little dance.
We gotta do something.
You might have to do a little dance.
Yeah, come on, show us how you do it, Freedom. Show us how you do it.
Shit.
10 minutes of freedom.
Okay.
10 minutes of freedom.
Thank you, guys.
Thank
Love
you,
Blunt Talk.
All right, Blunt Talk, 10 minutes of freedom from freedom. All right. So, on a more serious.
I got something to say.
What?
She's biracial. She's biracial. Yeah, she's biracial.
Okay, look. I can't get that song out of my damn head now. Okay, so we're gonna go to this on a serious note.
Oh God.
We have a clip we want to show y'all. And Hatim, I need you to
first do this. Boom.
Okay. Go to the
share screen.
Okay.
Click that.
Share audio. You gotta go back.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Share
Go
audio.
back. There you go. See that? You teaching me something. All right, boom. Let's get it off. Gonna share that audio. There you go. Share that audio, and then we're gonna go to
this, and then that.
Right.
Okay. And this is this. So are we in the right spot?
Yep.
All right. Let me
screen big.
Okay.
Now check this out. Tale of Two Worlds. Some of y'all probably seen this, but it's cool.
Hi, Mr. Booth. How are you?
How you doing, ma'am? Okay, ma'am.
49-year-old Arthur Booth is a career criminal. Convicted burglary, grand theft, fleeing, and resisting arrest.
You have actually 3 arrest affidavits: reckless driving, damage to property, leaving the scene of the crash with serious injury.
Now check this out, y'all.
No serious injury.
I'm sorry, no serious injury.
Okay.
After questioning, Judge Glazer explains the terms.
Look at him. Now take a look at his body language.
Bond on count 1 is $7,500.
Just leave it alone.
But the judge notices something familiar about this defendant.
Look at him. Now take a look at his body language.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you go to Nautilus for middle school?
Oh my goodness.
Now,
Oh my goodness.
they went to school together. What about
What
that?
happened to you, sir?
Oh my goodness.
You can see what she says about
The
him.
nicest kid in middle school.
Oh my goodness.
And he
was
breaks
the
out
best
in
kid middle
tears.
school. I used to play
Why
football
is he
with
crying,
all
fam?
the kids.
And they went to the same middle school together.
What happened?
And they were
The surprise
friends.
reunion between the two
And
former
they
middle school-
Used to play football.
played
together.
football. She said he was the nicest kid. And now, here we are.
She a judge and he's a convicted felon.
Career. They
What
said
am I
career.
doing wrong?
Just turn that off.
Okay. In her life, she turns out to be a judge, and he turns out to be
A career criminal
a drug addict.
and a drug addict.
So if they both started here, what happened? What the fuck happened? How's she coming to be a judge and he coming to be a drug addict criminal? Is that systematic?
No, the white man wouldn't do that.
What do you think? Is that a systematic thing or an individual choice or a combination?
He wasn't getting up early enough, Navita.
I think it's individual choices.
Okay.
Based
Oh, God, I'm sorry.
on family, pushing you forward. Your own personal family, or either your second personal family. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
Helping pushing you forward.
Freedom says systematic racism.
Because I tell you this here, that no one turns you out to be a drug addict. You make that choice.
So you don't think
make the choice. Now, once you make the choice, then you could be, with everybody else who's everything else.
So do you think that young black males are pushed to succeed? Freedom said young black boys aren't pushed to succeed.
No, they're not.
Why?
Because, we have, I don't know why not, but I know that we have families that don't push males to even finish high school.
Okay.
Now, so you don't see, all right, so you said, so I was joking, but you saying that because he didn't get up early enough?
No, not that he
didn't work hard enough.
The parents didn't do what they needed to do.
The parents may not. I'm saying that.
Possibly.
Yeah. I'm saying that the parents may not have helped him to get where he needed to get at. I mean, look, you could be 10, 12, 14, 16, and sometimes 18. Your parents have to have as much love about you going to school as they have about you not going to school. You're sitting in that damn chair right there.
So is poverty systematic, or is poverty something that is based from the individual, or both?
It's systematic. Poverty is systematic.
So if the poverty is systematic, then what are some of the results of poverty?
Is drug abuse as the result of poverty?
Drugs are systematic, but you still have a choice on whether or not you want to take that drug.
So there is
you got that choice.
Yes,
you got that choice.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you say no, then it's no. But
do
if
you think that the judge had the same obstacles there that he had? Do you think that she was challenged with poverty and the effects of poverty as she went through life, and he was the same as he did? Why did he go and be faced with poverty and the what is it called, the side effects or the branches thereof? Because we know for a fact white folks didn't, and statistically so, do more drugs than any other race.
Also, let's take into account that this man is 49 years old, so more than likely he was bused to her school. Because he's in our age range, right?
Right.
So he was more than likely bused from, at one point in time, probably a black school that was in his neighborhood. He was moved out of his neighborhood and put into a foreign neighborhood.
Maybe
see, like Freedom said,
maybe his parents might have moved to a foreign neighborhood.
And probably not, because she is white, El Kafar Tanya said. And all the assistance is guided for the white children. So what I think happened, what does Kwame say? Systematic radicalized oppression. Okay, DMX. And that's the thing. I think that it says that his path was different than hers. They started off, and he was a good kid. He was the nicest kid in middle school, she said. The nicest kid, and she looked like, how did he end up there? Now, you know what? You know how, bitch? Because you went home and you was able to go through high school. You was able to go through college. You was able to fuck up, experiment with drugs, and do all kind of shit. And your parents made sure that you was okay. But when he went off to experimenting with drugs and shit, guess what? He didn't have no money to get his next hit. Parents wasn't sending him money to keep him together. So he ended up having to go steal to support his habit. And then, at some point on the white side, if you get too strung out, bitch, they're going to send you to the rehab and take good care of your ass. When the brother going to go to jail after jail after jail. And like Chelsea Handler did a documentary on Netflix. She used to hang with blacks when she was younger, and she dated a black dude named T-Bone. And she went back to the neighborhood, and she went to go see T-Bone, and he had just got out of the penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? And shit just took a tumble for the worse. And she's like, you know, and I was, they used to put dope on her. They put the drugs on her and let her ride and shit. And she got caught with the dope a couple times. And they let her go. Ooh. And she said she thought back then they just let me go because I'm so nice. But she later realizes it was her white privilege that got her, because she should have been right in jail with T-Bone motherfucking ass because of the shit she was doing. But she never went to jail, not one motherfucking time. And then one day she came home, but she was staying with the blacks and everything. Then one day she came home and her dad said, this shit stops today, motherfucker. And he got her shit like, bitch, you gonna get your shit together or you can't come back here. And she took off her blackness and got her shit together and stayed home.
Chelsea Handler. Why do I know that name?
She's a comedian, a white comedian. So,
she's biracial. I can't get it out of my head.
I know. So, you know, we gotta things we talked about today was this going viral?
Yeah, doing too much to go viral. And
what?
I want a biracial woman. Yeah, anybody know?
Did that song make you want a biracial woman, Lumala?
Me and Lumala going out. We going to the strip club and we gonna put money on some biracial chicks.
I'm sitting here talking. I'm sitting here thinking about the topic that we just left off of.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because you know, the neighborhood that I grew up in, you know, and we did all of the stuff that everybody else do as black men, young boys, men, or whatever you want to call us. But, you know, one day we was in this old house sniffing glue.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
You did too goddamn much.
And you know what? Me and my good friend, right?
Uh-huh.
His uncle was a
heroin addict. Okay.
And he pulled us aside, sit us down,
mm-hmm.
you see, and said to us,
mm-hmm.
whatever you do, don't become no junkie.
Okay.
His nephew became a junkie, and I didn't. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know, so you know, then when his nephew did become a junkie, you know, just like what the brother name was, he died.
You want to open the line?
But anyway,
yeah, okay.
The brother who Amos Wilson said that once you make choices on becoming whatever you want to become, you know, there are people out there that's already there, and you will fall into that group just like you ain't never been there once you become that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know, and you know, because they're always there. You know, they're not leeching or anything, but they're there. You know,
right.
You know.
So you're saying that once you put your mind to a goal, you'll gravitate towards that, making that goal happen.
Once you decide that, you know, that was if somebody's saying something to you, once you decide that, you know, this makes sense to me, and I'm not gonna do that, then you take another route. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
You know, but if you say, well, shit, you do it, I'm gonna try. You know, but you don't have to do everything.
Well, I mean, if anybody got anything they want to say, they want to call in regarding any of the topics that we spoke on tonight, just give us a ring-a-ling-ding, whether it's biracial or it's, you know, the going viral for the wrong reasons, being a drug ad. You know,
it's biracial black.
Yes.
Okay.
But but I think that he doesn't want to identify that as being black. Because he ain't said, I got a black girl. He wasn't going to say that shit.
Right.
He wasn't going to say that shit.
But the word biracial is the thing that brought that shit to viral. You see what I'm
So we
saying?
need to put biracial on our title.
Huh?
Biracial blood.
I'm not saying that we
Biracial blood.
I'm not saying that we
Yeah,
need to
we
be,
might need to do some shit like that, cause motherfucker. And you right, Illumala.
you know,
Cause I bet you if he'd have put black girl on there, he wouldn't have got as much motherfucking hits on that shit. Because he called that shit
he'd have got
biracial.
25 hits, and that would have been it. Because
his friends wouldn't spread it no more.
Well, ain't nobody spreading.
Okay.
People ain't even listening to it.
The call-in number is 614-556-4535.
Christine, you should have it saved.
She should have it saved.
What the hell?
But I didn't even think about that shit. That's a whole nother topic. The shit that really pulled the motherfuckers in was because the shit said biracial on the front. If he'd have titled that shit a black girl.
If he'd have said mulatto or not, something like that, they still wouldn't have did it. But when he said biracial, you know what I'm saying? That shit, that is like a hook. That's the hook. You see what I'm saying? Biracial
That's
is
a
the
damn
hook.
shame, though. That's the hook right there. He hooked them in with the biracial because niggas like, ooh, I baby, I like me a biracial. A half white girl.
She got some of that white in her.
Mostly all
Got the good hair.
Mostly all biracial. Mostly all
We hear you,
biracial
baby.
young men who played professional basketball wind up with a white woman.
Well, we got a caller on the line. Go ahead. What's your name? Where you calling from, and what you want to say?
Hello.
Are you biracial?
Can she hear us?
I don't.
Hung up.
Can you hear us? Check 1, check 2. Check 1, check 2. Okay. All right. Something going on with our mic. Hold on. Boom, 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 boom. Settings. Hold on. What are the settings? You see the setting gear?
Can you hear us, Christine?
Hold on, Christine. She can't hear us.
Okay, hold on a second. What's this here?
Not that one.
Okay.
We want it on this screen. Here we go. There we go.
Hold on. Can you hear us now?
I'm trying to get Blue Yeti. My finger too big.
Can you hear us, Christine? Can you hear us?
Christine.
Just start talking.
That's not it. She can't hear us, and I think it's yeah. What am I gonna do?
Can you hear us now?
She done hung up.
No, she called back in. Check 1, check 2. Check 1, check 2.
God damn it.
All right.
I'm about to fire the engineer.
You can't fire me. Okay, update settings. It wasn't updated. Can you hear us now, Christine? Christine.
I think she hung up, didn't she?
No, she on.
Okay. Can the audience still hear us? Sorry, we're having some number difficulties on the damn. Hold on, Freedom.
Freedom says she can hear us.
Can you hear? You said she can't.
Yeah.
Well, I wonder why the caller can't hear.
Maybe she biracial.
What's this right here?
That's our mic. Check 1, check 2. All right, let's check one more thing then. Let's see. Check 1, check 2. No, we don't want the camera. I want the audio microphone.
Hold on.
Okay. All right. Take that off. Put that on Real Talk audio. Check 1, check 2.
Update. Can you hear us?
I can. Can y'all hear me?
Yes. All right. Got action. God damn. Okay. What was you going to say, Christine?
Are you biracial first?
Hatia wants to know if you biracial first.
No, not fully, but there is some English and Irish, I think, in my DNA.
Close enough.
You know, from the slave trade. But my folks, once they hit here, they primarily bred with us Black folks. So I managed to get some additional melanin.
Right.
And, that's not necessarily. But you know, I do have to say that we as Black people, I get that they say that one drop of Black blood makes you Black. I'm not necessarily sure that that's always true.
That's no scientific. That's not even scientific.
let me finish. And then we also have to look at this fact. A lot of times those children identify with their white side more than their black side, and they breed white. And I've seen some people that, I'm serious, I don't know. They don't look black at all. They look more white than anything. And that didn't used to be the case. I don't know what it is genetically that's happening, but I'm on TikTok, and there's a lot of biracial couples on TikTok.
Yes, I just was on there.
And when the woman is black and the man is white, those kids come out looking more white than anything. Now, it seems like when they have a black father, they get a little more black, but I'm not sure what's happening. Maybe it's going back to a throwback from, like I said, I got some British and some Irish from the slave trade. Maybe it's some throwback genes. I don't know. But some of these kids don't look black at all. I'm just saying. They don't. They don't.
You're right. They don't.
And then if they go ahead and marry and breed white, and generationally, I have this own issue in my family. Okay, my daughter seems to be stuck on dating these white boys, and I'm like, you know what? You marry one of them, you have kids, and they have kids, and they have kids. I'm not giving my money, my wealth to be perpetuated forward in that mess. I'm not giving white folks back my money. I'm not doing it.
I know that's right, Christine.
You cutting her out the wheel? You told her? You cutting her out the wheel?
Let me have my plate.
She
on
said,
them eggs, man. And you know what, Christine? And the one drop rule thing, that is not scientific at all. And if we breed enough,
I'm looking at these kids, and I mean, I'm just looking at. I'm just saying we need to.
I think the male is a dominant gene. Though, you know what I'm saying? If the male is black, the child going to come out.
The children seem to have that. It's a biracial look, shall we say? That kinky hair is not straight, it's not curl, it's not real curly, but it's that
it didn't make up its mind yet.
Yeah, they have that biracial look. But these kids that with the black woman and the white man, they seem to be white. Their hair is straight white. I mean, they look white.
Wow. So I never noticed it.
Sure.
I've noticed that when I was little.
I don't know how many of these we really want to say are ours in terms of nation building, in terms of perpetuation of wealth and generational wealth. We really need to think about this stuff because they don't do that. They tell their kids who they are and are not going to marry.
Yeah. They sure do.
Especially when it comes to that money.
It's all about nation building. It's all about generational wealth. Just like this whole thing we're witnessing with the royal family. They're like, no.
I can't.
So they're like, they will not have titles. They will not have security. They are not going to be in the line for perpetuation of that wealth and that generational crown. They will not be.
And we don't seem to practice that same type of. Not all of us, and some of us do. Like Aluma, he's talked about on the show how he's talked with his son and whatnot. But sometimes you can't. Your kids once they get grown, though. What can you do?
Cut them off. Cut them off from their inheritance if you got anything.
Right. Just don't give it to them. Don't give it to them. We have got to get to a point where we start to
you're right about that.
Our own.
That's very true.
Why are we not further ahead than we are?
We're divided for over many things, and that does seem to be many times, and we've talked about it on the show, how some men feel like if they date white women, they're somehow having black children, and that way they're helping the black race. But it doesn't help us if your children now marry other white people, and they identify more as white than black. That doesn't help. That doesn't help black people at all.
You keep going. know, just like Tiger Woods' children, they probably will not marry black. They
Right.
probably will not.
Right.
That just like Michael Jordan married that girl half his age. I promise you, she's gonna outlive him, and she's going to get with a white man after he dies, and she's going to perpetuate all his wealth forward with the white race.
Might give him a.
And she's going to, and her two daughters are going to date white and going to marry white because two.
All that wealth, all those Jordans that everybody done bought, all that wealth is going to perpetuate that way.
Yeah. And I think what you're saying is that, you know, because of the wealth that they have, you know, that wealth is distributed among white people, even if you black with a lot of money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just like that boy who played with the Stephen Curry. You know, his wife is white.
No,
she's just very light.
She's black.
That woman is white.
She's black. He got a black wife.
That woman is white.
No.
I would view a little out.
That woman is white.
She's biracial. That's for sure.
Look. Check this out. His brother, right? His brother, the one who played with the Philadelphia 76ers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Seth Curry. Now, he married Doc Rivers' daughter, but Doc Rivers' wife is white. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And if you see that woman, she look black, but she don't identify with black.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, because of the wealth that they have, you know, the wealth that they have, they can keep themselves white looking.
Why is she gonna say that Steph Curry's wife is like Vita? You know what's Freedom?
She's biracial.
And then Freedom said Dr. J married Turquoise. Is that the And Freedom said Christine is correct. So we are down to the time. You know, this is only an hour show. We got started.
Let us go 15 minutes.
Okay. Lumala want me to put up Steph Curry's wife before we get off of here. So I'm going to do that.
What's her name?
But we need to think about that.
She
but
black,
at
dog.
the
I'm
same
sorry.
time,
Aisha.
What her fucking name is?
Aisha Curry.
Shit, that bitch is white, man. You know, people said that Kobe Bryant's wife is I think she's more
Okay, so we'll put her
Mexican,
up. Let's see how okay, hold on. Is this what I'm going to? I'm going to graphics. I'm about to show y'all. Y'all tell me. I know she black, but you know, I'm from Chile. Chillicothe. A lot of black people there. Look.
are there a lot of biracial people in Chillicothe?
Yeah.
Well, there's more light-skinned black people. I wouldn't say necessarily biracial, but I think there is now, especially now, though.
Just like Zanesville.
How did they get to be so light?
Because I think at some point there was a lot of biracial shit, and then there's light-skinned black people marrying light-skinned black people with light-skinned black people. Because you know I'm very light-skinned, and both of my parents are light-skinned, and my grandparents are all black. You know, but there was just a bunch of light-skinned people marrying a bunch of light-skinned people.
The gene pool.
But this is Steph Curry's wife.
You got a nice piss color.
That bitch is white.
Look what I'm talking about. She white.
She just got a
white.
tan.
She got a weave in too, and a horrible one at that. Because I could tell her.
I think she's white.
You think she white?
He just gonna be opposite. He don't give a shit.
Okay, well,
he had to disagree on something today.
I mean, you know,
They are.
look.
They both are biracial. You can tell that.
So he's Steph Curry's biracial?
Yeah, his father is black and his mother is white.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
His father was a basketball player too. That's why I was trying to tell you that his brother, who played with the Philadelphia 76ers, he married Doc Rivers' daughter, and Doc Rivers is the coach of the 76ers. He used to be the coach of the whole bunch of motherfucking teams. But anyway, you know.
So he married to the coach of his team?
Say that again.
You said Doc Rivers is the coach of the 76ers.
Right now.
And
right.
You said Seth played for the 76ers. Who he play for?
He played for the 76ers now.
But Doc Rivers is not the coach anymore.
He's still the coach.
So he's married to his coach's wife, daughter?
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds uncomfortable.
Okay, well, how Tim's going to lead us out today. Thanks for your call, Sister Christine, Sister CeeLo. Thanks for calling in. How Tim's going to end.
We need more participation from the audience.
Yeah, we'll definitely, because, you know, right now we only got an hour. I might bump it up an hour and 15, but that be the max, because, you know, we got a lot going on. But thanks for calling, Christine. CeeLo, thank you.
All right.
She's not biracial, but okay.
All right. So what I despise is the name of this one. As I sit here writing, fighting, tears forming in my eyes, I am faced with the fear that I have become what I despise. All these years I thought I had buried these things in my psyche, but it seems as if my psyche has buried me. I am in a dark place now, sitting in the fall of my life with winter approaching, and I'm not prepared. I know I'm not supposed to go there, but this is my journey as I sit here and the tears form in my eyes. I must embrace the fact that I have become what I despise, but why do I despise and fear these things? They have been fueled by my rage against becoming a machine. Is what I have become because even in my rebellion, I have followed society's rules of thumb. But in my following the rules of society, I have buried the things that would set me free, even if I have only buried them slightly. Now they wage war for control and threw me into a dark night of the soul. Shut up. I'm trying to get deep. And now embracing what I despise is the only thing that can wipe the tears from my eyes.
Ashe.
You know what our biggest problem is that black people is that you got probably more black people that despise their own race and their own self, their own race and self-hate. Then white people who walk around here. See, white people walking around here with Black Lives Matter don't mean they're trying to be white. They're not trying to be black. Don't mean they're trying to be black. They don't want no parts of that. You see what I'm saying? Right. You know, and black people, you know, they gravitate to that shit. You know, we need to tell them motherfuckers, y'all sit the fuck down and stay the fuck home. But we ain't gonna do that because we identify. Need help us get into certain doors, though. We identify with a mixture better than original. We identify with a mixture better than original. You know, they got some motherfucking black people say, I don't marry nobody. I don't even want to date nobody dark.
Yeah, we do.
And you got, and then you got other on the opposite side. They say, I don't want to date nobody light. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like women.
But I'm just saying these are the cliches. I'm just saying that these are the cliches that the black population in America has taken on. Not face, but has taken on. You know what I'm saying? All these stereotypes. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm like you. I like women. They could be light skinned, dark skinned, green skinned, the same way. I don't have a complexion preference. You know what I'm saying? I have to be attracted to. I find light skinned men, dark skinned men attractive, in the middle attractive. It just depends on your, you know, there's good looking people in all shades.
But after
and then your personality.
I gotta reconsider.
You want to get at your biracial?
I want biracial.
Mm-hmm. She's biracial, girl. She's biracial. She's biracial, girl.
Biracial. She's biracial.
You gotta do that twist, though. You gotta do that twist.
Biracial.
You gotta do that twist on your leg.
Biracial, girl.
All right, y'all. Thanks for joining. And if y'all didn't check out the video, biracial,
But you know what,
go
though?
look it up.
You may not be able to get no biracial woman.
Oh,
wait. Let me say this here.
Disqualified?
Let me finish. Yeah, let me finish my statement. You may not find a lot of biracial women up around your age range, because back then we didn't mix as much. You see what I'm saying? We didn't mix as much as they do now.
But
he said he don't want them in his age range.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with? Hey man,
I'm just saying. I just made a statement.
Okay.
Now.
Look, anyway, y'all.
I'm a 25-year-old. A 25-year-old. A 25-year-old. A 35-year-old. I made an appointment. I said I don't fuck with nobody less than 50 years old.
What?
You see what I'm saying? Because
if
the average motherfucker that you fuck with that's less than motherfucking 50 years old, you having problems.
You ain't wrong with that.
You go look. You look. After the pussy is over with, the motherfucker don't even know how to write a check.
Well, considering that nobody write checks for you old motherfuckers.
I'm just saying, man.
When last time anybody out there seen the check?
I write checks.
I know you write checks.
I still write checks.
Oh shit, yo!
When I want a paper trail on a motherfucker, I'm gonna give you a check.
It said, okay, look. My aunt said Aisha Curry's mom is Afro-Jamaican and Chinese Jamaican.
See.
And her father is African American and Polish. And Freedom says Steph Curry is not biracial. He's not biracial, boy. Not biracial. So there you go.
Is mom white?
Steph Curry's mom is white?
Yes.
I don't think so.
Well, you said Aisha.
Pull up his mom.
Okay, we gotta get out of here. We'll do one more look at Steph Curry's mother. Okay,
they always at the damn game.
She black.
His father black. His father real dark skinned man.
There.
His father real dark skinned man.
His mom black.
Shit, that motherfucker white.
You know what?
White. That motherfucker is white.
Okay, she black. He got a black mom.
Look, motherfucker, that motherfucker is not black. Anybody go get a tan? White people love tans.
Okay. Well, you guys, thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week. Same black time, same black channel.
We out.
We out this. Boom.
I mean, ain't nothing wrong with a